How's it going? My name's Ricky Bernal. I work here at Keys Toyota. Right here, you're going to take a look at the 2015 Highlander Limited Edition. It's one of my favorite trucks here, probably one of the best models that Toyota's came out with so far. It's a really nice truck. Give me a few minutes of your time, we're going to go over some of the features for you. Okay, so here we're taking a look at the front end of the Highlander Limited. As you can see here, it's very different styling. It's got a very nice speed and rugged look to it, going throughout the full hood, to the grille, down to the side of the body. It's got really nice line work to it. With this being the limited edition, you do get a very nice chrome accented front grille as well. And you do have standard fog accented lights, and it does come with standard LED daytime running lights as well. Here's the exterior of the 2015 Highlander. Let's start off with the rims here. I'd like to point this out. First of all, it's a very rugged look. You get really good Bridgestone tires on them, and it comes with 19-inch alloy rims standard. Again, it's a very rugged, sporty look. All along the exterior here on the side, it continues with those really bold line structure here. It's accented very well with the chrome all along the windows and a little bit on the roof to give it that luxury type of feel. It does have the smart key system as well, so you don't need to press any buttons. You come up to the door, it reads the key in my pocket here, and I can open the door for very easy access. And it does have the turn signals here on the mirrors, and it also comes with the blind spot monitoring system. Very safe and fun car. Okay, here we're taking a look at the rear end of the Highlander. Very nice feature. Again, you still got strong accenting all throughout the rear. LED rear headlights as well. What I like about it, it does come standard with the backup camera, and it's very easy access as well. You have the window, you press this button here, and that comes open. If you have just something easy, you can throw it back there, you can easily do that. And then what I like here, it's got the easy touch, automatic opening, and as you'll see when this opens, it does have a button as well, so you can press it, so it'll close for you as well. And one feature that a lot of people don't know is you can adjust the height to this too. So right now I have it for a little bit of a higher setting. If you want it maybe a little bit like this, whatever it may be, you can do that. Again, just give it a push or press the button and it'll go down. Here I'm in the rear seating of the Highlander. You're taking a look at it here. It's very nice stitching. It's continued with the leather from the front end there. You've got the captain's seats as well. We do have our own controlled air system back here with the vents being right here. And we do have our cup holders here. One thing that's nice about this feature, you press this button here and it folds away so you can put some storage there, whatever you'd like. And these seats also fold down as well. This is the second row, so right now we have the third row already folded down. You want some more maximum storage, go ahead and fold these ones down. One thing I like to feature as well, let me close this for you. It does have the privacy shade as well, and then you can connect to the window, so it's a very nice feature. Okay, here I'm in the front seat of the Highlander. It's probably, like I mentioned before, my favorite exterior and interior vehicle that Toyota makes. Very comfortable feel. You do have the leather-wrapped steering wheel with the button display as well for easy access, hand-free. But the seats are very, very comfortable. They feel very expensive. It is automatic. You do have the memory seating on the doors as well, and you do have the lumbar support as well features. And like I mentioned, just very roomy. You know, I'm a rather tall gentleman myself. I'm very spacious in here. And all the easy control buttons here for the back, the trunk, everything you need is right here. Okay, so here I'm sitting inside the interior of the Highlander. As you can see here, it's very nice. It's a very nice layout. You've got a 7-inch touchscreen there. You've got the dual climate control. Again, you've got the leather kind of all around with a nice wood grain interior feature. Leather wrapped steering wheel, as I mentioned, with the easy control access. I do have a very nice layout on my dashboard display. Huge armrest with a huge room for supplies, anything you need like that. One thing I do like to mention too is that here you do have your charging components for your phone, stuff like that. What I like is this tray here. You take this off here, and the wiring would go up there, and you could just easily lay your phones right there. No distraction, you know, nothing like that. It's a very nice feature. Something small like that goes a long way. Here you're taking a look at the display system. Here, of course, to the left, you have your standard tachometer with a very nice blue outlet. Again, with the lights turned on, it's a very pretty color as well. In the center, you have your kind of a whole mode that you can transfer to. You have your information here. If I had my navigation on, then I would go through my navigation, you know, just different stuff like that. It's a really cool feature to use. And then, of course, to your right, you do have your normal speedometer and your gas gauge right there as well. So here we're taking a look at some more of the cabin space in the interior. Again, you've got a very nice leather-wrapped shift knob here to go with the interior of the vehicle. Very nice, spacious cup holders. You have the heated and cooled seats, which is a very, very nice feature, especially with the leather seats. So, you know, if you're a passenger who likes it to be a little bit warmer, you like to be a little bit cooler. I right now have mine on 2. It's a very nice feature. You do have the snow control here. It's going to tighten up the suspension and the traction. And if you'd like to just take all that off, you can take off your traction control here. And then again, one thing I do like to mention is the cabinetry here. It's a huge space for storage. Down here, you do have your voltage there to plug in. You can take this tray out as well. So this is something nice. You can put your smaller items on, and you can fit, you know, almost anything in there. My whole arm fits down in here. It's huge. And again, that's one of my favorite features about this vehicle. Here you're taking a look at the entertainment system when it comes to the Highlander. As I mentioned, you have a 7-inch touchscreen here. A very nice display system. Right now, this is our home model, so right now we don't have the map chip in here. If it wasn't here installed at the moment, you would have your navigation or your map to wherever your destination is. You can connect your phone here in the bottom corner here, and that's going to use another third of the screen. So if you need to use your hands-free calling, it's a very nice feature. You can set up some favorites, perhaps. And then right now, what I do like to mention too, especially if you have some passengers or the kids in the car, right now this car has driver easy speak. It's on off right now, but if I were to turn it on, I know it's hard to hear throughout the camera, but what that does is that enables my voice to protrude throughout the speakers in the back so my passengers can hear me a little bit better. So you need to raise your voice a little bit, or people are having a good time, go ahead and put that on. If you need to say something important, they'll probably be able to hear you. Very nice feature that a lot of other cars don't have at the moment. And of course, you do have your apps that come with the car. You're going to have your navigation such there, your audio, you're going to have your phone, which comes with the Bluetooth connectivity, your live traffic, which is going to tell you if there's any type of traffic in the area, if you already know your route that you want to go. And then you do have your setup, your messages, and the weather as well. This is one of my favorite features as well. It's the dual climate, and you can sync it as well. So if you want it to be the same type of temperature or go off at a certain temperature in the interior cabin, you can go ahead and do that. Right now this is set off to go at 71 degrees, and it keep it at about 65 degrees, and it'll shut off automatically for you. Again, something really easy for you to go ahead and keep your eyes on the road, and the car really learns how you like to operate. Drive test on the Highlander here. We'll go ahead and I'll let you know how it goes. One thing I like, it is the push to start button feature. It's a very nice feature to have with the smart key. Go ahead and buckle up, and we'll let you know how the ride goes along. Yeah. It does have the automatic mirrors as well, so you can adjust yourself. As I mentioned, it does have the automatic seats as well. It's very comfortable. It is a quiet cabin as well. I do like that because it is a V6 engine in this model. So it is a pretty big a V6. It is very fuel efficient as well, but it drives very, very well. It's one of my things about, one of my biggest likes, I should say, about this vehicle is that for its size, you would never think that you're driving something this big. It's just so nimble. It handles very, very well. It does come standard with an eco mode as well. So if you are kind of a heavier foot on the gas, I guess you could say, it will help you out a little bit in certain areas, and it'll lower down your miles per gallon, I should say. The steering wheel is very, very well wrapped as well. It's very comfortable, right where your hands would be. It feels very natural, very, very natural. You've got the easy hands control as well, and then as I mentioned, it does have the V6. So it does get up there when you need it to. It also does come into sport mode as well. So if you really want to have some fun with the vehicle, you can go ahead and activate that. And it does have the different gears with the sport chamber. Right now I do have my blind spot monitoring systems on as well, so that's what just caught my eye over there. It's a very nice feature to have as well, very safe. You do have the sonar assist as well, which will help you when it comes to if you're getting a little too close to the vehicle in front of you. Go ahead and activate that, which is just right here next to the cluster as well. And that's going to help you. It's going to give you a warning sign like, hey, you're getting too close, step on the brakes. It's very quiet, very nice ride. It's a very quiet cabin. Drives very smooth. It does come in available all-wheel drive as well. So if you do want the all-wheel drive, this model is a front-wheel drive. It is capable in all-wheel drive. And it's a very, very nice car. It does have a very good sound system as well. You do get those JBL speakers too, so it drives and sounds just phenomenal. Let me go ahead. I'm going to put it in sport mode here as well, just so I can get a feel for it. You do have what gear you're in the center cluster there, so kind of let you know as well. You don't have to take your eyes off and look down. Make sure you're shifting. Okay, it does have some get up. Again, it is kind of a quieter ride, but it's a little bit better. It's more of a family vehicle as well. You know, if the kids are sleeping, you got to make some maneuvers. You don't want to wake them up having a loud exhaust in the back there. But it does get up, I'll tell you that definitely. It is a very big V6 engine, but they still didn't forget about the gas mileage either. You do have really, really nice buttons here, very comfortable seating. It's a very nice car. You do have the standard sunroof as well, so it is luxurious as well. But like I said, it doesn't feel like I'm lifted and driving in, in a larger SUV. It does feel like I'm in some type of luxurious model, maybe, you know, like a Lexus, you know, a smaller SUV. But this car really does pick up, man. It's got some very fun features to it. Again, it's a very safe car too, as well. While I'm having fun in it, I do want to mention it's got the class-leading airbags and class-leading interior space as well when it comes to high-end and bigger SUVs in its class. Very easy system as well. The blinker system, the wiper system, again the hands-free Bluetooth system. It's very, very close together, and it doesn't feel like it's too clustered. You know, some vehicles, you know, they're all close together, and you press one button, and you might press another one on accident by pressing it. This one, you know, everything's where it should be. You know, the left hand here, we've got the controls for the volume if you want to change the stations as well. And this is where I can press if I do need to press the, you know, to make a phone call. I press this button here.
How may I help you?
You see that there? So it's a very nice feature. Very, very cool feature. Cancel that. You know, again, without having to take my eyes off the road. On the right side here, this is where I can control my cluster in the middle here. So if I need to activate my navigation and I want to put my navigation on, not only would I get it here in the 7-inch screen, but I also get it here in the smaller screen. Again, just very safe all around. Very, very smooth ride. You know, so if you are looking for something that pushes a little bit more, I would suggest the V6 model. And again, you know, you're not sacrificing any miles per gallon for horsepower, I'll tell you that much. Got one last push here. The braking system as well, you got really nice big disc brakes as well. So it is a heavier vehicle, especially this one being the limited model. So it is heavier. You do have the leather and the captain's seats here. Overall, it is a very smooth car. I'm very surprised, actually. I did not expect it to drive as smooth as I've heard about it, but I didn't expect it to drive like this. Very impressed. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and park it here. So I just want to say thank you for spending your time and watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I covered most of the vehicle. If you do have any questions, please feel free to let us know in the comments below. I'd love to help you out any way I can. Any other vehicles, make and models. Again, if you want more of a specs type of sheet, anything like that, I'd love to respond to you. I can help you get back to that. And again, thank you for your time. This is going to conclude our test drive. Again, it's a very great car. And I was really, really surprised. You know, everything inside and out, very luxurious from the exterior, very sporty lines, a very bold and aggressive exterior look. But you get into the interior, it's very luxurious. It kind of quiets it down, you know, because you are sitting in the inside of a very, very nice car. So thank you, you know, and I hope you guys have a great day.